Hi everybody, Lori here for My Favorite Things. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got a fun project to share with you featuring the new Birthday Vibes card kit that just came out with My Favorite Things. And here are the main products in the Birthday Vibes card kit. We have the Balloon Animal Die-namics, the Birthday Vibes Die-namics. I love the font on this. And then we have the Best Day Ever stamp set, a mixture of bold and small fonts with the birthday theme. And they all kind of go with the balloon animal. And then we have a stencil set. This is the party streamers, and it's a layering stencil set. There's 3 stencils. 2 of them kind of create like spirally streamers, and one is just kind of a polka dot. Okay, so I'm going to do a little tone on tone ink blending here. I have a panel of white cardstock. I'm using Hammermill. Any white cardstock will do. For my inks, I'm just using some little distress cubes. I'm doing kind of a subtle rainbow background here with a mixture of Kitsch Flamingo, Spice Marmalade, Squeeze Lemonade, Twisted Citron, Mermaid Lagoon, and a little blueprint sketch. I'm going very light-handed, trying to get a nice smooth blend between all 6 of these colors. And then once I get that, I'm going to tape this down onto my scratch paper and then adhere one of the party streamers stencils, just using a little Post-it tape to hold that down. I'm going to go back in with the same colors that I blended on the background. So this is what I call the tone on tone. And I'm going in rainbow order. You can customize this. You could do this all in one color. And then when you lay the stencil on, just go a little heavier handed. And it gives you that nice kind of dreamy, sublime, what other type of adjectives can I use? But it's a very soft, subtle vibe for the Birthday Vibe card kit. Okay, rounding it out with a little blueprint sketch. Lift off that stencil and you can see that it's very subtle. Okay, now I'm going to lay on the other streamer stencil, and this gives you like when you see the dimension of the streamer. And so I lined that up and I pulled out some darker shades of distress ink. So instead of Kitsch Flamingo, I'm using Picked Raspberry, just a little bit darker. Instead of Spice Marmalade, I'm using Carved Pumpkin. You get the idea. So it is nice if you have some darker shades. It doesn't have to be a perfect match, just slightly darker. If you don't, you can definitely achieve the same look using the same inks that you have. You just have to go over it a little bit more with a little bit heavier hand, and you can get that darker shade, a little bit of contrast, which gives you that dimension with the streamer. Okay, rounding out, I did use Blueprint Sketch again. I just went a little heavier handed, and you'll see when I lift this up, it gives, you can see that part of the streamer is darker than the other. Now, I just felt like flicking it. I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while I like to flick it up. So I pulled out some white ink. This is that titanium white liquid ink, and I just flick it on with a brush. Now moving on to the Balloon Animal Die-namic, taking the whole die set and die cut it into some pink cardstock. And then to add a little blending, since we do have a lot of blending going on our card, and I like to give the balloon animal a little bit of shading, I'm going to take that Picked Raspberry and a small blending brush and just go along the bottom of the balloons, and that'll give it a little bit of gradient love. If you go on the My Favorite Things website and they're featuring this new Birthday Vibes card kit, they have several inspiration projects, and there's some that did some beautiful work with the balloon animal dynamics. They do them in a bunch of different colors, and it's very festive. So I just did a pink one, but you could definitely do these in a lot of different colors, and that would be fun. That would bring the party and the party animal. Both of it. Okay, so some of these balloons I glued flat onto the base die cut, and then some of these I popped up with a little bit of foam tape. And that gives you, again, more dimension, more play. I'll hold this up so you can get a closer look at this adorable pink, I believe that's a puppy dog, right? Balloon animal. Now I forgot, and this is definitely out of order, but I forgot to add the little confetti polka dots to my background. And now you definitely probably should blend before you add the white flicking, but I didn't think ahead. So I just carefully laid this down. My white dots are my white flicks are pretty much dry. Same ink colors. Again, just kind of going tone on tone. Just getting a little polka dotty confetti action going on in there. Didn't take much, but you probably want to blend before you flick. But if you don't, it'll work out. Okay, now here is probably my favorite die in the card kit, the Birthday Vibes Die-namic. Each one of these letters are individual, so I decided to die cut each letter out of a different shade of solid color cardstock, and there are a lot of letters, but it doesn't take much cardstock, just a little sliver. You definitely could die cut this all out of. Another option I would have thought of is like some gold metallic cardstock, and there's also a shadow backer, which I'm not using, but I would probably do that out of vellum or white cardstock. And here I'm just laying out all of these letters in the different shades. I'll use my grid mat to get them all straight. Like I said, I'm not going to use that outline shadow backer, and the reason I'm not is because I'm going to place these letters and these two words, happy birthday, a little bit closer together, so I can just make my composition a little bit tighter. That's why I'm not using that shadow backer. Okay, once I get my letters placed and straight, I'm using a little press and seal. Shout out to Ken McGuire. If you don't know that, I feel like I say it every video, but Jennifer McGuire's husband invented press and seal, and it is an invaluable crafty tool to hold your die cuts together so you can flip them over and add your adhesive of choice and then easily place it on your card. I'm taping down my blended background onto a white card base. For my adhesive, I'm just going to use liquid glue. A lot of times I like to do foam tape, pop it up, but these were kind of skinny letters and I just didn't have it in me. But you could also layer up a few of the letters if you wanted to add dimension that way. I just use glue. I love how I can flip this over and center it because it's all held down with the press and seal. I let it sit for a few minutes to make sure that it was adhered before I carefully removed that press and seal. I did put a little bit of foam tape behind my balloon animal, and this is going to overlap a little bit onto the happy, but not enough that you can't tell it says happy. And then to finish it off, I added a few little sparkling clear sequins for a little birthday blingity bling. And this card is finished. Make sure and check out the My Favorite Things website for more incredible inspiration using the new Birthday Vibes card kit. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.